Welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to make 90,000 payslips in 15 minutes, and the idea of this video is to show you that it is worth learning database skills, because you'll see now what you can accomplish. So let's open a new file, Control N. Let's save it as payslips. .xlsx, save. Let's import the file with the template with the names on over 90,000 names. So let's go and import that quickly. Data from a text CSV file. The file name is fake.names. Click open. Load to table, existing worksheet, B2, click OK. Let's see how many rows are loading. 99,083 are loaded. So this has got columns ID, full name, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, text number, all fake detail, fake generated detail. So let's first make the date of birth easier to read. So let's select the whole column, all the data in the column, Control Shift arrow down, Control 1 to format. Choose the bottom date format so it's easier to read. So we've got 90,000 changed. That's the power of Excel. You can move around quickly. And the arrow down, Control arrow right, Control arrow up. So now let's save. Every time you save, you don't want to lose your data. What else do we need for our payslip? We need the person's age. So let's go and create an age column. Age. So let's say it equals today. Today. Okay, we're going to say today minus his date of birth. Let's just get the formula view right. Let's just start again. Just get all the views, formula bar. Okay, let's start again. So you want the equals today minus the age minus the date of birth, and we want to divide this by 365 to get the date in years. Enter. Copy the formula down. Select the column. Control 1 to format. Make it a number. There's the person's age, but the problem is now some of them aren't rounded off. So let's just go and take the formula out. Control arrow down. Control C for copy. Paste special values. Now the formula is out. So let's go and round this, because you can see they're not rounded. Create another column. Insert age 1, because you can't have the same column names in a table. Equals round age column. Close the brackets. Enter. Oops. Okay, we want the must be to null values. Copy it down. Take out the formula. Control copy, paste special values. Oops, mistake. Select, right click. Copy, right click, paste special values. So we've taken the formula out, they're all rounded. Take this column out, we don't need this column anymore, rename this one. Right, we've got the age now. So we're going to work on text tables off the text, which have all been loaded to a macro from 2008 to 2024. So we will go to the macro that's stored in an add-in file that we connect to this file, which is over 1,000 lines long, but you see how quickly Excel calculates it. So let's go and what else do we need for a payslip? We need a payslip date. payslip date. Let's make this random dates. We said between March 2008 and February 2024. So we're going to go equals rand between date 2008 March 1st, comma, next end date 2024 to 29. Close the brackets, enter, copy it down, format the cell, Control 1, change it to date, take the formula out, Control copy, paste special values, formulas taken out. So I always take a formula out just for performance purposes. If you've got formulas and it slows down dramatically. Right, so you've got the payslip date. So what else do we need for transaction for tax? We need the guy's age, we need his taxable earnings, and we need the financial year. So we need the financial year of the payslip. So let's go FY for financial year equals calculate my own, also add in the macro that's loaded as a function. Now it works as my own created Excel formula. So we want this one there. So we want the financial year, the payslip date. The financial year ends in February every year. Close it. Enter. Copy it down. Okay, it's doing 99,000 calculations from that thing, so it's done well. Right, Control copy. Paste special. Take the Control copy. Paste special. Whoops, let's start again. Sometimes nonsense happens. Control copy. Right click. Paste special values. Control save. So we've got no formulas. If I look over here, if I go through each column, see there are no formulas. Right, so we've got the financial year. Now we need the taxable income. Taxable income. Okay, taxable income, let's make it a random amount between 80,000 and R1,000,000. So we go equals rand between 80,000 and 1,000,000. Close the brackets, enter, copy it down, take the formula out, paste special values, make it into rands, click OK. Right, we're doing well. 90,000 calculations at a time. Brilliant Excel. Can do massive things if you use database skills. And now what else do we need? We need to calculate the tax. So the tax we said is going to be the taxable income, the financial year, and the age. So let's calculate the tax, which is also part of my created Excel formulas. As I said just now, they're functions in an add-in, so they're VBA. So we're going to name this tax. So we're going to calculate the tax. But you can imagine how many iterations, you'll see just now when I show you the macro, how many iterations Excel has to do to come out with a calculation, to calculate random between 2008 and now and different ages. There are millions of different options, but it does in a split second, which you'll see now. It calculates tax on 90,000 people, so it's amazing what it can do. Equals calculate. PAYE, pay as you earn, same as tax. We want the taxable income. We want the financial year. We want the guy's age, person's age. Close it. It'll take a couple of seconds, this one, because it's really putting pressure on it, because it's calculating the tax. You'll see now what I mean. Override. Not too long. It's iterating impossible values here. Amazing what it can do. There, it's done. Calculate the tax on 90,000 people. Let's take a formula out. Control copy. Right click. Paste special values. Right. Next thing we need. Let's make a net pay. Just the difference between the two. Net pay. Okay, so this will be equals that minus that. Copy it down. Take out the formula, Control Shift arrow down, right click, copy, right click, paste special values, values no formulas. So we've got enough detail now to create a payslip, to create the 90,000 payslips that I was telling you about. So let's go and add this to the data model first, because it's easier to work with a pivot table of a data model. So power pivot, add to data model. It must be clicked anywhere inside the table. So it's loading it to the, I call it a backend database. So you can see that you got the diagram view. So you can see the column names. So you can load hundreds of tables here that connect to each other in a real database. So go back to data view. So now let's load a flattened pivot table. Flattened pivot table, new worksheet. So what we're going to filter by full name. Right, add a slicer. Let's choose the first name. So over here, we've got 90,000 names now loaded here. You know, if you go through, so we're on our way to loading 90,000 payslips. So let's first load the full name into our payslip. Right click, pivot table options, auto fit, take it off. Just widen this. What we're going to have a payslip date. Control copy, payslip date. Just enable when it gives you that error. Put the date in. Format the date to a nice readable format. Control 1, date, bottom figure. What else are we going to have? We're going to have, let's put the date of birth. Okay, date, control copy. Date of birth. Add that in. Take out the payslip date. Get our format right. Control 1. Date. Bottom date. Click. Enter. Right, let's do control copy. Let's do the payslip part so long. Let's go with taxable income. Tax. Net pay. Take a full name out. Widen all the columns to fit. So now let's make these rands. Number format, currency. Okay. Text make to rand. Number format, currency. And then net pay to rands. Net pay. Value field settings. Number format. Currency. Okay. Let's change the name of the column. Taxable income. Let's make this column tax. Let's make this net pay. So we're really far advanced in our payslip now. If we go and choose the names, let me just expand this quickly a little bit. So if you see this area, every time I choose a name, all these things are self-adjusting to the correct figures. So if I go there on 90,000 people, it adjusts. Our payslip is 99% done. 99,083 people. Details are loaded here. So if we just close this pivot table here. So let's go and what other detail do you think we can add here? Let's see what more we can find here. Field list. let's say date of, let's say gender. Take pull them out, we don't need that anymore. All right, let's move gender to the bit lower down. Check if everything's updating. We're happy everything's updating. Oh, let's change our color. Let's rather have a nice green, shall we? Let's see, green. Right. Too dark. It doesn't matter. Let's move this to the middle here. Let's widen this a bit. Payslip's taking shape. Let's move this to much lower down. Let's minimize a bit so I can show you. Let's create the print area. Page layout, print area, set print area. Let's create the titles for the header of our payslip. Header, footer, custom header. The payslip comes for, let's call it my company name. Company name. Let's make this about 24 big. 24. Let's make a header payslip. Let's make it about 16 in size. Okay, let's see what let's add a logo. Okay, this doesn't want to work now. I know. Let's just skip that for now, but you can add logos here as well. Any logo you want by simply going to the picture link. So let's click OK. Print preview. Our payslip's nearly ready. Let's you can see the payslip headers over here, so we need to move all this down. So let's move this below the payslip. Let's move this down slightly. All right. Let's put a message at the bottom for everybody on their payslip. So let's go page setup. Footer, custom footer. Let's say, enjoy your payday. Enjoy your payday. Exclamation marks. Let's make it 16. Let's make it 14 in size. Make it green. Click OK. Let's see what our payslip looks like. Enjoy your payday. Want to move it up a bit. Let's move it up. Let's move it down slightly more. Right. Payslip's taking shape. So now let's say we want to make the payslip. So now you've got 90,000 payslips here. If you click any one here, you can double check. Let's go and take any random name here. Todd Richardson, so 170,000. Let's go and see if Todd Richardson is 170,000. Let's see, it will start with Todd. Let's see if we can't find it quicker like that. Todd Richardson. There it is. Let's see there. So we said it should be 170,000. There it is, 170,000. Okay, let me just quickly take this here, make it enlarge it a bit. So Todd Richardson is 170,000 and 14,000 and 155. So you can see every single payslip here, there's 190,000 is available at the click of a button. So you can check any figure you want. You're going to find it. So I don't know if it looks easy when the person is showing you on the video, but you'll see the calculations involved behind this whole scene. Let's just go and change this to a lighter color because I think it looks a bit dark. Let's just go and see what we can find here. Let's make it a light green. That's better. Let's see what the printed version looks like. That looks a bit better. So you can format this payslip any way you want. You know, you can, as I showed you just now, if you want to move this to here, it's still going to work and update as you're updating here. If you want to move this to here, still updates. So all your or you can set up reports as well that'll generate off this input sheet here. Any payroll report you need is self-generating. So these 90, how many payslips did I make? I made 99,000 payslips. So if we want to print, if you want to print more than one payslip, you just copy this one, copy these two, move to the end. So now you've got 4. Let's make it 8. So now we can print 8 payslips on one PDF file. So this one you'll make Todd read. This one you'll just choose any random. Let me just minimize the bit. Todd Rios. Choose. Let's see who we can choose here. Let's go high up on our list. Kristen Robles. Let's choose. Let's just minimize the bit. Let's choose Greg Johnson. We're nearly there. Kimberly Santos. Jason Terry. And one more. 2 more. Let's see how many you got. 2 more. Let's see here. Kevin Jarvis. Rodriguez. So now we want to print these 8 payslips. Select them all. Control print. There are your 8 payslips on your ready to be printed. So you can imagine how many you can print if you really wanted to. So second payslip. Let me just enlarge it. Third payslip. Fourth. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, so you can see now we've created over 90,000 payslips in a very short space of time. You can add as many calculations as you want to different things. You know, it's easy to add the UIF columns and the employee benefits and the company portions and all that sort of thing. So let's just save here. So now what I want to show you is if you, as I told you earlier, I've got my own. Let me just open a new sheet. Let's just see here how I'm going to show you now. If I let me just see how I found that now equals. Let's just see. Alright, so now all my formulas start with calculate. So like if I go to VBA, I've got fiscal month, week, year, PAYE, UIF contribution. For this demo, I've just got these, but I've got many more. But these are all short, they're a couple of lines, but this one's over 1,000 lines long, so that calculates the text. So now if you want to see where the add-in is, so you go to File, Options, Add-ins, Excel add-ins, go. You can see it's clicked here, Excel add-ins, browse. So you can see here's where all my add-ins are stored that connect automatically available in any Excel file that's opened. So I want to copy the path to show you the VBA. So let's go properties. Let's copy the path. For copy. Let's keep the copy. Let's close the Excel file because it won't open this add-in if the Excel file is open. Alright, let's close the Excel file. Let's just save it. Let's delete the sheet because we're not going to use that. Delete. Save our payslips file. Let's go to our add-in. Let's close this one too. As I said, one open. So let's go and navigate to that add-in. Enter. Here's our add-in. Let's see, make sure we've got no Excel files open because sometimes that causes it not to open. Let's close it and try again. Right. Navigate. Control V. Okay, it's opened it. So you go to Alt F11. So there you can see those ones I showed you, these are functions, but they're formulas when you open them. So let's go to the PAYE. So you can see the PAYE, it's thousands of lines long. It's first got the variables or constants up top. So you can just go on and on and on, paging down. And then it's got each year, so from 2008. So if the guy's age is over 18, less than 65, if it's 2008, if your salary is that, do that. You can imagine how powerful Excel is and VBA to be able to work through this on 99,000 rows on an Excel table and calculate in seconds. Absolutely amazing. So it's worth learning database skills because you can develop your own systems like payroll, accounting, invoice apps, many others. So let's go down. We go down to 2024. 2024. So you see now, so let's close this add-in. Alright, close Excel. Let's go back and open our payslips file. It's 21 megabytes just as a matter of interest. So it opens the add-in automatically, you can see. So there, you see how efficient the system is. It opens it no problem in split seconds, 99,000 payslips, which you can choose from this drop down at the click of a button, any payslip you want, as we showed you often. So I think that's about it for this video. If you like what you see, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button to receive future videos, and thank you for watching.